Hi, Grace. This is Maggie, calling on behalf of Deep Agent. How are you doing today?
Hi, Maggie. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for taking the time. This will be about an introductory call. I'll give you an overview of the company and the role, and then I'd love to hear more about your background and what you're looking for next. After that, we'll touch on things like your current work, ML experience, and some logistics like work location, salary expectations, and immigration status. Does that sound good to you?
Yes, that sounds great to me.
Fantastic. So Deep Agent is a cutting-edge, AI-powered voice platform that's transforming the future of customer service. We use advanced speech recognition, natural language understanding, and machine learning to help customers get the support they need. We're looking for a founding machine learning engineer to design and deploy next-generation AI systems, focusing on things like AI agents, RAG architectures, voice-based AI, and LLM pipelines. You'd be working with a really talented team on some truly innovative projects. Does this still sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, that sounds very exciting. I would like to learn more about the role and also some of the tech stacks that this role will be using.
Absolutely. This role will involve designing and implementing AI agent systems for real-world applications. You'll be building retrieval augmented generation architectures and knowledge management systems, developing agent memory systems, and engineering LLM pipelines for complex workflows. We're also working on voice-based conversational AI systems with real-time interaction, utilizing Model Context Protocol to optimize AI performance. This role uses Python or Node, JS, vector databases, search engines, and graph-based RAG. You'll also work with orchestration frameworks like LangGraph, Mastra, and Crew AI, and use memory persistence techniques and document extraction tools. Do you have any experience with these technologies?
Yes, I am. I'm currently in my current role for about 5 years. I joined the company starting from building chatbot powered by natural language processing models. And more recently, I've been working on building a chatbot powered by LLM for sales team to quickly get the information from internal users, internal documentation, etc. And I also built an internal RAG system to support the LLM use case in this chatbot functionality. Before that, I was at a startup also working on in the machine learning domain, where I built machine learning models for ranking and recommendations. I also have experience to deploy machine learning model into productions.
That's great, Grace. Your experience with ranking and recommendation systems, as well as deploying machine learning models into production, is definitely valuable. We're building some really innovative AI systems here, so that kind of hands-on experience is a big plus. Now, this role is on-site 3 days a week in San Francisco. Is that something you're open to?
Yes, I am open to that. I also would like to learn a little bit more about how flexible it is to, work on site versus remotely.
Okay, at least in the beginning, the team values collaboration and face-to-face interaction, especially with the AI projects being so cutting edge. It might be possible to have more flexibility down the line, but for now, they're looking for someone who can be on site for those 3 days.
Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable. Thank you.
Great. And just to cover all the bases, what's your current work authorization status?
I have green card. I don't need visa sponsorship from the employer.
Thanks. And lastly, what are your compensation expectations for this type of role?
I don't have a specific number in my mind. Would you mind to share the range of the base salary for this role?
Okay, the base range for this role is between $150,000 and $200,000, plus a 10% bonus. Equity or RSUs will also be included in the package. Does that range align with your expectations?
I have a question about the bonus part. So for the 10%, is it a fixed number? Is it based on performance? If it is, how is that being determined? And what's the range change? Depends on the performance level.
Generally, the bonus is tied to both company and individual performance. It's usually based on meeting certain milestones and goals throughout the year. The specific metrics can vary, but they're designed to be clear and measurable. The 10% is a target, so it could be a bit higher or lower depending on how things go.
I see. That's helpful. And you also mentioned it's a combination of company performance plus personal performance. So what's the split of percentage there?
Generally, it's about 60% based on company performance and 40% on individual contributions, but this can vary a bit.
I see. That sounds good to me.
Great.
You know what?
Do you have any other questions?
Sorry to interrupt. I actually have another question on the maximum salary for this role. So I'm curious how much room for negotiation when it comes to the maximum amount of the base salary.
That's a good question. The $200,000 is the top of the current range, but there might be a little flexibility depending on your experience and how well you align with the role. Would you be comfortable sharing your expectations so I can see how they fit within our budget?
I think it's okay. We can talk more about that later in the stage, but it's good to know that there's room for negotiation and room for the flexibility. I appreciate that.
Okay, great. I'll go ahead and share your info with the hiring manager, and we'll follow up on next steps. It was lovely talking to you, Grace. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.